Dramatic developments in Surat East. The Aam Aadmi Party is alleging that the BJP kidnapped their candidate from Surat East, and eventually he has now withdrawn his candidature after emerging at the returning officer's office after having been missing since last evening. Joining me right now is Aam Aadmi Party Gujarat co-in-charge Raghav Chadha. It's a very sensational charge that the Aam Aadmi Party is making. What is the evidence, the proof that he was indeed kidnapped and he was pressurized to withdraw his candidature?
Since last afternoon, roughly around noon, his phone has been switched off. He was nowhere to be found. His house has been locked. He and his family members were essentially kidnapped by the BJP. He very mysteriously appeared at the returning officer's office yesterday with the whole clan of BJP goons who were physically manhandling him and physically and mentally pressurizing him to get his papers rejected in the scrutiny that the returning officer was conducted. The returning officer upheld his nomination papers and said that there is absolutely no ground to reject his candidature. And as a result, the BJP was unsuccessful in its efforts. All throughout the day, and up till tomorrow morning, our candidate from Surat East, Mr. Kanchan Jariwala, was in BJP's custody. He was apprehended by the BJP and was taken to an undisclosed location. When we complained to the returning officer, to the chief electoral officer, the police administration, etc., then finally we got to know that he, along with the BJP goons, with support of the Gujarat police, emerged at the returning officer's office to withdraw his papers. If you see that 1 minute clip, he is being physically pushed, manhandled, abused, and is physically being dragged to the returning officer's office to withdraw his candidature.
Have you had the opportunity to speak to Mr. Kanchan Jariwala?
So therefore, in the summary of this whole episode that's been unfolding since last afternoon is that this is a murder of democracy in broad daylight. While the elections are going on, while the model code of conduct is in force, while candidates are canvassing and seeking votes for their respective parties, here you have BJP, which is so rattled, which is so scared of the Aam Aadmi Party that they are physically, mentally, psychologically pressurizing our candidates to withdraw their candidature.
But that's an extremely grave charge that you're leveling. So the question is, have you spoken to Mr. Kanchan Jariwala?
Mr. Kanchan Jariwala is not in contact with anyone. He is under the pressure and in custody of BJP goons.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking with us. So that is, of course, Raghav Chadha saying that they've not had the opportunity to speak to Kanchan Jariwala, but this is the allegation. They're saying that BJP kidnapped him and BJP pressurized him to withdraw his candidature from Surat East. With camera person Ravikant, Poulomi, Saha in Ahmedabad for India Today.